What up, YouTube? So, we are here in Las Vegas again. I know it's only been 2 weeks since we've been here, but honestly, I am a big advocate for traveling. I feel that everybody has the potential and the ability to travel wherever they want to. It might take some people longer to get to that destination, but everybody has the potential, right? Don't just make hashtag today finally the day you start your workout routine. Make it the day that you book that vacation that you've always wanted to go to. That MGM Grand Resort where you want to experience the lazy river and their 4 different pools. If the moment arises, take it, because you never know how many more days you have left, and you never know when the next chance you're going to have is to do something like this. It's an amazing experience. So hashtag today finally book that vacation that you want to. And not only that, make sure you keep up with your other goals, which is of course getting in shape and getting into a healthy lifestyle. This vlog is going to be about working out while on vacation. So you're going to see different clips of some of the major workouts that I do for the major muscle groups. We're only here for 3 days, so it'll be semi-short, but when it comes down to it, just because you're on vacation doesn't mean you need to take a vacation from your health goals. That's always the underlying factor behind it. Like right now, I feel better than I have in a while, just because of the progress that I've made with getting healthy and stuff. Oh, BTW, there will be a progress video coming soon, so I'll show you my 90-day start for summer shredding, and then my 45-day check-in, just so you guys can see kind of where I progressed. But with that, me and the wife are gonna go lounge by the pool for a while. I hope you enjoy the vlog. Thanks. Don't wait for the some days to come around. Don't wait for the one days. Find your today finally. Hey babe, the weirdest thing happened today. I fell asleep at work and I had this dream that we spent 3 days in Vegas. Yeah, I know, we just went 2 weeks ago, but I had this crazy dream that we spent 3 weeks in Vegas. We went to the pool at the MGM, stayed there, we what else did we do? We walked the strip. It was fun, but I think I'm ready for another vacation already. And for some reason in the dream, I said that we were going to do a workout video for this vlog today, or this week, but I'm actually going to do a meal prep. Okay, again, because I work 8 hours of the day. It takes me 40 minutes to drive home and drive there, so it's 2 hours, or yeah, roughly 2 hours. Then after, when I get home, I go to do my workout, so by the time I get back, it's already 8:30, 9 o'clock. And I don't have time to make breakfast every day, to make dinner every day. So we meal prep, and I'm going to show you guys what I do, how I pack it, and the app that I use also. So let's get started. Oh wait, but first let's get a workout in. Boom. All right, so ready to do a leg day. Got my pre-workout, my BCAAs. Oh, BTW. So I use Intech Evolution BCAAs, and I'm currently using what's called Serum. It has 3,722 milligrams of a Serum proprietary blend, which includes creatine monohydrate, L-arginine, beta-alanine, and caffeine anhydrous, about 220 milligrams of caffeine in 1 scoop. That's a little too strong for me, so right now, because I get up early to work, I'm taking 1/4 of a scoop, and that usually carries me throughout the workout. During the weekends, though, the weekends it's on. I take a full scoop and we stay there for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and we get crazy on the weekends. Just with this though, not with anything else. And then I'm also taking some K4s. But yeah, that is my pre-workout blend. Gonna go do a leg day now. Wish me luck. Legs are dead. Well, we killed that leg day. We did supersets of leg and shoulder, 9 movements total, about an hour and 15-minute workout. It was tiring today, but it was good. It was a good workout, got it done. Felt a lot better afterwards once you finished it, so. Got home, visited with the wife for a bit, already had my dinner. I was spot on with my macros today. Now, before I go to bed, easiest thing to do is to meal prep for tomorrow. That way in the morning I'm not having to worry about it. I already know what I need to eat, and throughout the day you're already set up. You know that you have a lunchbox full of food that you got to get through, so you don't have to worry about tracking your meals or anything like that. So let's get started. Okay, I'm okay. Okay. So here's just a little snapshot of what I'm going to eat tomorrow. Now, last video we talked about using apps, and I like using apps because they keep me organized. The JE Fit app from exercises, the 6-pack abs. The other app that I use is the MyFitnessPal, which a lot of people use. It's created by Under Armour, but I wanted to go over that app just a little bit here, and of course the macros that I'm eating currently. Now, right now, I'm currently at 239 carbs, 65 fats, and 185 protein. We can talk about how to calculate macros in a later video. For right now, even if you don't want to count your macros, which really you don't have to, but of course, I am about 33 days out from summer shredding, so every little macro counts. You gotta make sure you get them. So I'm counting it. Now, if you're just starting out, do you have to track macros? No, you can start by cleaning up your diet, right? Lessen your cokes, lessen your fat intake. But if you really want to see progress the quickest, start tracking your macros, figure out what your macros are. That way you can start looking at, like, say, like this tortilla, like, oh, okay, one tortilla probably has around 35 to 40 carbs in it. Carbs, 30, 5 fats, and 5 proteins. Okay, that's not too bad. But that way you can start learning what or how many carbs are in certain meals, how many proteins and how many fats. That's what I'm doing at the moment. So using the MyFitnessPal app. Now, with that, of course, it tracks all these macros for you, which make it a lot easier. And not only that, on the app, you can skip ahead till tomorrow. So you can input all these meals ahead of time so you know exactly what you need to eat. Okay, I don't have breakfast set yet because I like to make that in the morning, but for breakfast, I usually start with, so 1 whole bagel, Sara Lee Deluxe, just a plain bagel. It has 1.5 grams of fat, 8 proteins, and you really get the carbs at, oh, good thing it's in a bag. 52 grams of carbs. So I have a whole bagel, and on that, just some turkey breast. Great value is fine as far as macros go. For 1 slice, you get 0 fats, 2 carbs, and 5 proteins. So I put 6 slices on this to make it an even 30 grams of protein. And just for some flavor, throw some pepper jack cheese on it. 4 grams fat, 0 carbs and 5 grams protein. So get an extra 10 grams of protein with that. So that'll be my breakfast in the morning that I make. Come back over here. So one thing that I love to do, especially when you're working 40 hours a week, or you may not have time because of your gym workout, is utilize the crock pot. I love making meals in this crock pot. Like for this, I put about 2.5 pounds of frozen chicken breast in there. I also put 2 packets of the spicy ranch dry mix, and then a container of bacon bits to make a bacon ranch chicken. Macros on it are really low. The biggest things for this is protein. Chicken, of course, is a protein, so that helps a lot. Now, to hit my proteins, I measured out a 5.5 ounce serving of the chicken that I'm going to eat with my carbs, which is these Uncle Ben's ready rice. Now, if you haven't had these are extremely easy, especially at your work. It takes 90 seconds to make. The packet has 2 servings in it, and the macros, you got 5 fats, 40 grams of carbs, and 5 proteins on this, or in this. So they're really easy. They're ready in 90 seconds. Just pop it in the microwave, and you have a total of 80 carbs there. So I'm going to eat those together. As a snack, I got these beef fajitas, which they're not bad as far as macros go. There's 3 fats, 4 carbs, and 17 proteins for 3 ounces. So it's not horrible. But for a snack, I got that and one of these Albuquerque tortillas that we talked about earlier. That way I don't get hungry throughout the day. I also pack some of these chocolate rice cakes. Now some people hear chocolate like, oh, that must be bad for you. Well, not necessarily. I mean, once you start looking at these macros and start learning what they are, you actually find a lot of good food for really substantial macros like this. The chocolate, a total of 1 gram of fat, 12 carbs, this is for one rice cake, and then 1 gram of protein. So you're still getting the macros, you're still getting something to fill up your stomach between these meals, which, by the way, I'm eating around 5 to 6 meals a day. Usually it's ranging to 5. Well, no, it's about 6, as I eat 5 throughout the day, 4 or 5 throughout the day, and then I save macros at the end for dinner. So another snack that I got are these 100% whole grain wheat thins. These ones are the ranch flavor. Not bad at all. 140 calories, 5 fats, 21 carbs, and 2 proteins. There we go, for 30 grams. And of course, we've had this food scale for a while, but easiest thing about the app, the app that I use as well, is that you can actually just scan the barcode and it brings up the suggested amount along with the macros for that. Now, though that's convenient, I still say to check it. I would still say to check it just because sometimes I have found that they're off by a couple of macros, and like I said, every macro counts, especially when you're summer shredding. Every Thursday it's a kickball game. So tomorrow we have one. Then sometimes you go out with friends to like Buffalo Wild Wings, which is perfect, which is fine. Still got to make sure you watch your macros. So especially right now, I'm looking up the macros for different items. We try to go to healthy restaurants because it's a lot easier, but sometimes it's hard, and sometimes you just want Buffalo Wild Wings, right? Okay, I know what you're thinking. How could he be on summer shredding and still eat Buffalo Wild Wings? Well, that goes back to the whole macros thing, right? If you give yourself 230 carbs and 185 proteins, and then your 65 fats, you can eat Buffalo Wild Wings, but just know that for that one meal that you're going to have, it's going to take up a lot more of your macros, and it's going to take a lot of your calorie count as well. So you can fit it into your diet. That just means that later on you're going to get hungry earlier, or that you're using a lot of your macro supply for that one meal. Like my manager keeps making fun of me because I love chocolate chip cookies, and I love burgers too. So whenever he gets a chance, he brings me a chocolate chip cookie. But I look it up in the app, I fit it into the macros, and I can have that chocolate chip cookie. It just means I have to kind of falter or kind of lessen the meal somewhere else. That way I can still be on track for the macros. So do you always have to eat healthy while trying to get healthy? I mean, no, but just think about what you're sacrificing, right? If you eat a big meal right now, you may be hungry in 2 hours. Because you don't have any macros, you're going to feel that starving sensation that nobody wants to feel, right? That's why with the meals that I have, I kind of spread them out. Each one's roughly around 30 grams of protein. I find that for the way my body metabolizes food, that's around a good round number that'll keep me full for about 2 to 3 hours. And then my carbs, I try to keep them around that same like 30, 40, 45 gram range. And again, that just keeps me full for that whole 2-3 hours. Hey, but if it doesn't, that's why I pack the snacks, the wheat thins, right? The rice cakes. Sometimes I pack protein shakes also. Or sometimes I pack protein bars, because those things have, I mean, the ones we use are the Premier Protein bars. Those ones have around 30 grams of protein and around 30 grams of carbs in it altogether. And it's a simple bar that you can eat on your drive home. And it'll get you full just because it has such big macros in it. Now, I know what else you're saying. Like, Zach, there's no greens in there. Like, yes, that is true. Usually for breakfast, I throw in some spinach, especially on the weekends because it's a lot easier to cook like eggs or something with spinach. Or sometimes with my breakfast bagel, throw some spinach on there as well, just to get those micronutrients also. If I don't do that, I do take a Vita Booster, which I feel helps me out, or one of my emergencies as well, because it gives you those micronutrients also. Does that replace the vegetables? No, but you gotta do what's best for you, right? For me, it's hard eating vegetables, but I'm getting used to it. Like spinach, I would have never touched. Lettuce, I would have never touched. Now, lettuce, I can eat it on my burger, no problem. Spinach, same thing. Put it in my turkey sandwich, I'm good to go. So for me, that's how I'm working on getting still my vitamins and minerals in there, and while trying to incorporate the vegetables too. Last thing you gotta worry about throughout the day, hydration. Stay hydrated. This bottle, 24-ounce bottle, I've had it since the beginning of my whole commitment to this workout and healthy lifestyle. I drink about 5 of these a day, which equates to about a gallon of water per day. Especially because I'm starting to do list workouts, and because I'm working out 5 to 6 times a week. So I try to get at least 5 of these a day. And now that may sound a lot, and at first when I started, it sounded like a lot trying to get a whole gallon in. But as long as you're drinking it throughout the day, it's really not tough. Like by the time, let's see, I go to work at 8, by like 9:30 I'm done with one of these bottles and I'm craving another one. By lunchtime, which is noon of course, I've had another bottle down and I fill up another bottle for lunchtime. That's already my 3rd bottle. My workout, I know that I'm going to finish at least 1 bottle throughout that thing. That's 4. And then when I come home, I finish my 5th one, and that's my water intake for the day. So make sure to stay hydrated. I think that's going to do it for the vlog this week, people. I hope you liked it. I hope it was a little bit insightful, kind of putting it in perspective of how you can maintain a healthy lifestyle while not really having to meal prep every single night as far as making food. You just have to take out your scale, weigh out 4 ounces of chicken, put it in your app, and then you are good to go. Pack it up for your lunch tomorrow, head out the door and know that you have to eat just that much food throughout your day, and you're good to go. I would definitely recommend the app. Get a chance, download it. If not, like I said, just you can clean up your diet, add more greens to it, add a multivitamin, liquid form. Cut out the chips. Start looking at the nutrition facts, because that's really where you're going to see the majority of your weight loss or weight gain, depending on what you're trying to do. 80% of your physique happens in the kitchen, in my opinion. If you can clean up your diet, you can start seeing yourself lose weight. You throw in the exercise routine in there as well, you're good to go. You're well on your way to getting that body that you want, that you've always wanted. No matter what though, people, make it today finally. Download the app. Today finally I'm going to clean up my diet and get to a place where I want to be. Today finally is going to be the start of when I start this whole meal prepping thing. Make stuff on a Saturday, make it on a Sunday, enough for the week, and then just prep it as you need it, or prep it that day. You can portion out those 4-ounce containers of chicken. That way you can just grab it and go, and you're done, right? Now you can make it easy. These containers, we bought like 30 of them off of Amazon, $15. And they're actually holding their own, yeah. I don't think we've had any break yet. So it's easy and inexpensive. So no matter what, stick to your goals. Make sure you know why you're doing it. Make it today finally. And I will see you guys next week. Thanks. Bye. P.S. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. If you want to follow me on this journey, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys for all your support.